G'day legends, I hope you're all fantastic. On today's video, I want to show you my great utility drive board. This basically was a little project for me to actually get some use out of all the different drive pedals that I own. Slapping them on one board with a dedicated power supply makes me use them a whole lot more in various setups. And having a whole bunch of different flavors of drives is not only fun and inspiring, it's useful for me doing what I do a lot of the time, say demoing amps, where I can let people hear how that particular amp takes different styles of drive pedals. So here is my old 1977 Strat. It has some Michael Landau signature pickups by Sir Guitars in it, and I'm just running it into the Band Commander model on my Axe-Fx 3 today. Using real drives with a modeler is super fun, and also I'm super lazy, and it makes this video a whole lot easier for me to shoot today. Check it out. First up, the Crazy Tube Circuits SuperConductor. This has 4 different modes. There's a Rangemaster style treble boost, there's an Echoplex style preamp, there's a micro amp, and there's a Zvex super hard-on style circuit in there. What's really cool is the treble booster has this fat switch in here. So if I leave it out, it's going to sound pretty tinny, but when I kick it in, it is glorious. I also really like the Echoplex preamp on here, like a Blackmore style tone. So let's hear the Rangemaster. It does that magic thing as well with treble boosters where you roll down your guitar volume control and you get this gorgeous, sparkly, clean sound out of it. Let's hear the Echoplex preamp and then we will move on. Next up, the Crowther Audio Hotcake. This is a pretty unique sounding, I guess, hybrid to my ears anyway, between like a distortion, an overdrive, and a fuzz. With the drive up about 1, you really start to get some absolute filth out of it, but I'll start with the drive a little bit lower and it's nice and subtle. This one I really like if I want to take like a cleaner style amp sound and turn it into a super smooth lead sound. That has got some stank about it. Next up, Boss Super Overdrive works really nice as a smooth style drive into a clean amp, and of course, as a kind of pre-EQ into a dirty amp. We'll hear most of these into a dirty amp in just a little bit, but check this out. Gotta have a Boss SD-1 on your board. Next, the Anarchy Audio Workhorse. This is a Klon style pedal, and I like it basically as a clean boost with just a little bit of gain. You probably can't actually see the level control, but it's pretty much cranked up at the moment. And I like this pedal because it just gives me more of what I already like about a particular sound. Check it out. That's another one that I love into a super filthy amp as like a pre-gain tone shaping device. Next, the War Party from Native Audio. This one is pretty new to me, but it's got some Proco rat DNA in it, and I don't have anything rat-ish on this board. So it's nice and dynamic, and I find it's one of those pedals where like pretty much wherever you set it, it is pretty usable, but it's got it set up like an amp style drive at the moment. Now, as you would have no doubt noticed, there's a few pedals on here that I've moved around because I don't run all of these all at once. The Crazy Tube Circuits Golden Ratio compressor, I love as a boost. I know it's not technically a drive, but if you put it on the JFET mode, you can get some character-filled distortion out of it. Check this out. Really nice. I love the way that sounds. And of course, you've got other compression modes in there, which work great just as a compressor. All right, the next pedals on here, the Mud Killer and the Electric Dragon, I primarily use with dirty amps, but the Electric Dragon is cool because it gives me like a TC integrated preamp style thing, very cool for modern tones, and I guess just a kind of tube screamer in there. So I get 2 for 1 on here. Let's just hear the tube screamer style side. Let's hear some of these into some dirty amps now. We'll start with the Boss SD-1. I've kind of got the same thing set up on all the pedals I'm going to use for this, where it's like the level control all the way up, drive at minimum, and I've got the tone control somewhere between like 1 and 3 o'clock, SD-1. And then to round things out, you got to have some way huge on your board. I love the swollen pickle. I particularly like it into dirty amps because it just goes absolutely catatonic with distortion. Check it out. not even scratching the surface when it comes to stacking drives in here. I just wanted to kind of show off the individual character that each of these drive pedals bring to the table. Let me know your favorite, and let me know if there's any of your favorite drives that I have missed on this board. It's a never-ending quest with drive pedals, is it? You could easily argue that the SD-1 really probably does everything that I would want in terms of a boost or a drive, but where is the fun in that? It's like Pokemon, not only do you have to catch them all, you play the first couple of games and there's 150, 151 to catch, and then you play the next generation and there's hundreds, and then the next generation after that, and it's just getting into thousands, and it's getting crazy. But that's what we're here for. Have a great day. I'll see you next time, and thanks so much for watching.